Hello, you beautiful fucking stoners. Hello, you beautiful fucking witches. Hello, you beautiful fucking stoner witches. Welcome to Witchy Weekends, episode 16. We are starting our Chakra Series with the Root Chakra today. I hope you are excited or are as excited as we are. So, hell yeah. If you have anxiety problems, let me just tell you right now, this is the show to watch, and we'll get into that later. But welcome to Amber Lalana. I am me. This is me. I am she. I forgot my intro. I'm the Hippie Witch. So let us welcome our beautiful CannaCoven members coming into this beautiful, beautiful stream that we have today. So hello to Larissa. We have a new CannaCoven Witch today. Hell yeah, Larissa.
Hi, I'm so excited to be here finally.
I know, so excited. And of course, we got our Chicha B coming on in.
What's up, guys? What's up? Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Larissa is fucking here and finally on here. Finally! Hell yeah. I love it. I love it.
Larissa is one of our beautiful, amazing CannaCoven members. We have so many. And just so you guys know, this is our third Michigander up in here in our CannaCoven. So yes, she is in Michigan. She is a Michiganja misfit.
Yeah. I've been here my whole life.
Right? I've been born and raised in fucking Michigan.
That's right.
Twisted says restart. What's up with that?
Restart what?
What's going on?
I don't know. He just told me to have a great show. Thanks, sweetheart. Hi, babe. Cheers, Goliath. Cheers,
yes.
Jar Grows. Are we good? Like, do I need to restart anything? I hope not.
I feel like we're all good over here.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. You're skipping.
I'm skipping. You know what? Is everybody skipping today? Is that a thing today? And like,
because that happened to me on my live, like here where VR is fine, but when they were viewing it, it was like buffering skip.
I wonder if it's a signal maybe on their end.
Oh, it's because it's you guys, not me. No.
It's working okay now.
I'm gonna pull up and we'll monitor how.
Yeah, I'm about to pull that up too. Yeah, for sure.
Jackie Cunningham, hello, sweetheart. Looking good. You're excellent, Goliath. Thank you. And we have our beautiful Madam T coming up. Are you ready, baby? She's adjusting. I'll let her adjust. All right, I have to find me. I can never find me. All right, we're good. There we are. There we are. Hello, Madam T.
Hello. Hey.
All right. So what are we all smoking on today? We are 4 minutes to 4:20. We made it in the nick of time. As we always try to do. Yes, we do. It's like a Max Headroom show.
What the fuck? Like, I just have to take a second here. That is the third time Max Headroom has come up in the past week. I've not heard about Max Headroom in 25 fucking years.
What is Max Headroom? Someone fill me in. I'm lost.
I know. I'm like,
what is
oh
this?
My God.
I feel like I should know.
Thing? Is that like a compliment?
I'm lost too, sweetheart. I maybe I should know what Max Headroom is.
Yeah, we're gonna Google this.
I'm old, but I don't know. I don't know.
You don't fucking know.
Incognito. You can't explain what Max Headroom is. You have to experience.
Fuck. Oh. Well, that's not fair.
I just want to know, man.
Oh, yeah.
So we are actually expecting a couple more of our CannaCoven members today. We have such an amazing panel coming up, you guys. So I need to let you know, yes, we are doing a Chakra Series today. Starting our Chakra Series with the Root Chakra. And I'm going to be a complete and utter learner on this one. I'm going to start with a little excerpt out of my cute little chakra Bible, because this is all I got for knowledge. And I'm going to let everybody take it from there, because all of these ladies have a lot of beautiful knowledge, both from books and straight from experience. And oh my God, here is fucking our beautiful little witch Tilly.
Hey. Oh.
We are expecting a happy day today too. So like I said, we have an amazing panel today, you guys.
Oh, yes. Sorry. We're excited. Oh, yeah, just to let you know.
House.
Hell yeah, I'm so excited. And plus the chakra I'm going to be learning. And hell yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be absolutely amazing. Your boy, Roy Boy. Hello, darling. How you doing?
He needs a rant.
Oh, is it an MTV thing? That's my problem. I never really watched MTV. When it started going away from music videos,
yeah, I know. That's when I was like,
anymore.
Well, no,
that's when I started watching because I'm a child. Okay, Jersey Shore was my shit.
I was like, what? Well, I watched Road Rules, like the very, very first Road Rules. You guys remember that?
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I have to interrupt you, Chief, because we have Happy Fake Ham and we are a minute to 4:20, and she is right on fucking time. So let's get this shit, you guys.
4:19, you guys.
4:19, got a minute.
J420, cheers to you.
Hello, J420. Be too crazy for you. Hello, darling.
Hell yeah.
Lovely.
420.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Let us know what you're smoking on in comments there. I've got a lovely little bowl of Kylo Ren right here.
I got a lovely little bowl of Agent Orange. Uh-oh. What's going on?
Brunson, hello, darling. Good to see you.
Yes. Cheers, Chad. Oh, just let you know, your boy, Roy Boy, needs a ranchy.
Okay.
Okay, I know you guys always talk shit about my lighter situation. I'm just gonna say it before one of you guys calls me out. My lighter situation right now is this lighter has butane in it, but it doesn't spark, and this one sparks, but it doesn't have butane in it. So I combine the power of the two, and I get the butane going on this one, and then I light it with the spark of this one. So if anyone wants to come at me for not having a lighter, I got two, okay? Two half lighters.
That's fucking awesome. I've done that shit before. It's like, shit, I can't light it because I need my other lighter.
Can we just applaud Tilly, like right now, like for real, like getting that shit done?
Golf clap. Yeah, I hear.
I'm making it happen. I'll be right.
I do hear some background noise.
I think it was me for a second. I put on my laptop so I could see the chat, and I had to mute it. So
well, I can't really hear you, Happy.
It almost sounds like it's wind. Larissa, do you have your window down, babe?
No.
Okay, then it's not that.
No, it's not.
Can you hear me?
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
whoever did that, yeah. That was a lot better.
Okay, it might have been because my car is on, because my phone's gonna die, because I'm not prepared. I'm not, so.
Okay, none of us are.
This is not about preparedness. It's about education.
For real. Yeah, hell yeah.
Just doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what's going on. Just shoot up and show up.
Exactly.
Amber may have already mentioned this. I'm really excited for today, though. With it being the root chakra, this is definitely an episode for anybody who has any type of anxiety that interferes with their daily life. This is definitely the chakra for you. So I really hope you guys stick around because there's some really important information that's going to be given out like with so much love. And I know that it will definitely help people. Like, I'm not saying anything I haven't done, anything I haven't personally experienced, so I'm really, really excited. The medicine of this episode.
The medicine of the next handful of all of our episodes. Let's get real. We really do try to just give as much education, as much light, as much knowledge to heal yourself, both inside and out, and whatever, on your witchy path, whatever. That's what we try to do. But this next handful of series, I know. You can tell by the panel the excitedness of the CannaCoven with this entire series, the Chakra series, because we're all fucking about it. We're all about it. And we actually have a couple more CannaCoven members that do want to get on and talk about this too, but they just weren't able to do that today either. So this is going to be a lot of fun this one around. So with that being said, I do want to get started because we do have a lot of exciting information about the root chakra. Also, to preface this again, I am completely learning on this one. This is where I don't have not much knowledge at all to share with you guys. And I'm going to, I'm going to do a little thing. I'm going to read this little itty bitty thing to start us off about the chakras. And whoa, Chicha got a good one there.
Woo! Let's get this party fucking started, man.
And then I'm going to let these lovely ladies take it from there with all of the other amazing information. We haven't talked about turns or anything like that, so we're gonna word vomit and all that good shit. So the flow of subtle energies in our bodies. We are not just physical bodies, remarkable though that is, for around us is a pulsating electromagnetic energy field that is described either as a rainbow-like aura or as a luminous light body. This subtle energy field interacts with our physical body by flowing through concentrated spirals of energy. In yoga practice, these spiraling energy centers are known as chakras. In Sanskrit, a Sanskrit word meaning wheels of light. There are 7 main chakras plus a number of smaller ones that interact with the body's ductless endocrine glands and lymphatic system by feeding in good energy and disposing of unwanted energy. It is vitally important for our general health and the prevention of illness or disease that we nourish our chakras in the correct way. And that is what I'm going to say about that. See, that was absolutely profound. And that is exactly where I'm going to leave it. Let these ladies take it from there.
Larissa or Chicha?
Who wants to go first? See, this is where we didn't rehearse.
Go
And if
for
you
it,
guys
Cheech.
want,
Oh shit, I didn't even realize I was muted. Okay, so
I'll dab though.
there you go. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. Dabs up.
I really only found a little information of the food aspect of it. Number 1 is protein, minerals, red color fruit and vegetables, root vegetables. Protein has a grounding effect in strengthening the physical body. Lentils, tofu, black beans, quinoa.
Quinoa.
Hi, yeah. Amartha. I should have. Soy milk, green beans, hemp seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, hemp milk, spinach, black eyed peas, broccoli, almonds, chickpeas, peanut butter, and all excellent sources of vegan proteins. The root chakra elements is earth, so therefore a mineral-rich diet creates stability. Hence, a plant-based diet is recommended. Red color fruits or vegetables help the root chakra in many wonderful ways. The root chakra is red Interestingly, eating red can help regulate the root chakra. Most red fruits and vegetables are a good source of vitamin C. The root chakra is connected to the bone, skin, and the adrenals, which all need vitamin C to thrive. Red apples, strawberries, pomegranates, cherries, tomatoes, red cabbage, beets, and many more are beneficial. Root vegetables are a vital resource because they are grown in earth soil and contains the grounding and stabilizing energy of earth. Potatoes, beets, carrots, onion, garlic, parsnips can have positive effects on the root chakra. That's all I got on that.
A lot
So,
of
I love
peas.
that. That makes so much sense though if you think about it, because
right.
Yep.
earth, and especially like seeds and things that are like
That's
you know
awesome.
like beginning stages of life, like that foundation of life.
Yeah.
It makes sense that would be good for your foundation and chakra. I love
Yes.
this cookie. Oh my god.
I know.
Some little
Hey,
rocks.
Hank.
So this one,
Dang brownies.
some red jasper, usually associated with root chakra. This one here, with the writing on it, is carnelian, which also can be associated with root chakra or the sacral swadhisthana chakra. And then this one here is red cat eye, also a good root chakra stone.
Oh yeah, I have red tiger's eye. Would that be considered as a?
Yeah, definitely a root
Yeah.
chakra stone for sure.
Yeah, I didn't even realize that. Yeah.
Grounding energy, but tiger's eye and this cat's eye as well kind of helps you bring energies from other chakras down to sort of balance or open that root chakra, and get them
Nice.
all in line.
I love
Nice.
that much. Yes, I brought a piece of red Indian agate, which is super.
Show it.
And I have to if I can switch this camera, I really want you guys to see it from the light because the light goes through it and it's not the same without the light going through it.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
Beautiful.
It almost
Yes.
reminds me of amber.
It reminds me of
Aw. No.
Aw.
it reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Especially when they get to the volcano.
I love that. I guess since I'm here, I also really love this is gold sheen obsidian, petrified wood. I brought all my root chakra crystals.
Oh,
Awesome.
look at you, girl.
Yeah.
Dude, and this I'm sorry, I'm showing off these crystals right now. Actually, I'm not sorry. They're so beautiful.
That is such an awesome piece,
so-
Cammie.
Wait, I need to
Isn't
find
it
it. Guys,
lead
this is stilobite.
Oh, okay.
There's an inclusion of stilobite as well as a bunch of mica or mica.
Nice.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
That.
But I always love having tourmaline around for grounding and root chakra, and also definitely agates.
Oh yeah.
Those are
that's
so
awesome.
beautiful, sweetheart.
Very
Thank you
true.
for showing those.
Yeah.
And never
Oh,
be
yeah.
afraid to show crystals. Are you kidding?
No, I don't
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah.
why I do this. I literally I have so many crystals and I always I never bring them out. I always just use them either in healing or just bring them to the beach. That's literally it.
Well, this is the show to do it, babe.
Hell
Yep.
yeah.
I love that you showed the petrified wood. That's a really good
Yes.
root chakra,
Gosh.
connecting you to the earth, grounding.
Yes.
It
Very
connects you to energies of past lives and history and ancestry.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
Good stone for transformation. If you want to have a stable base when you're going through a period of transformation, petrified wood is a good grounding stone for that because it's been through that, honey.
I'm gonna put you up in a second.
Hell yeah. It's
if I can change, so can you.
right.
Right?
Beautiful.
That's a perfect scenario of that. If I could change, so could you.
Ooh,
What is that tree?
That petrified wood as well.
fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
That's poetic. They shaped it like a tree.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then a little carnelian blue. And I apologize for the blue-green dye on my hands, you guys. I was tie-dyeing yesterday.
Girl, I want to see the beautiful tie-dye products eventually, girl.
Yeah.
I know, right? Shout out to Dank Brownies, Purple Thumb OG in the house. 289. Sorry, I'm not pronouncing you right, probably. Everybody who is here, lurking or not, mwah, thank you for being here.
Hell yeah. Purple Thumb just said he bought 2 pounds of tourmaline.
Ooh, that's the good stuff.
I know.
Really protective.
Maybe we could give a little bit of background for what the stone is metaphysically. So the root chakra deals with your basic right to be here, to exist. The root chakra is about survivalism. It's about how you kind of fit in the world, your security in the world, or lack thereof. If your root chakra is closed off, or if you've gone through a lot of stuff that's created anxiety for you. connecting with your root chakra and literally rooting down in the earth. And I know Larissa is going to talk about some physical things that you can actually do to connect with that. But it is one of the absolute best things. If you think about it, when you build a house, you start from the roof, you start from the foundation, right? You want a solid foundation. And that's exactly what the root chakra is for the energetic body. You know, it is the foundation, it is the bottom, it is your connection, you know, within your body and to this realm. And I mean, it's very, very, very powerful. And for people who do suffer with anxiety, once you can kind of root down in your body, you're retraining your nervous system. And that over the long term will actually help you to build different connections in your brain and will permanently relieve your anxiety. I really wish I had the study to quote right off the top of my head from NIH right now, but I don't, unfortunately. Like I said, I'm definitely speaking to my own experience. But it's a lot about your physical sovereignty, your feeling of safety, your issues of financial survival, you know, not just living and dying, but, you know, like in the modern world that we live in, it connects a lot to your career and how you measure success, things of that nature. So that's kind of a brief kind of overview about, I guess, the very basics of the root chakra.
Yes.
Yeah,
For
I mean,
sure.
if you also think about it in like the plant world, I mean, all, you know, you growers out there, if you don't have good roots, you're not going to have a good plant. You're not going to have, you know, you're not going to thrive. And that just, and it's also within yourself too. If you don't have your good foundation and your good roots, you're not going to thrive.
Yeah, it all
You know?
starts from the bottom up.
Starting at the root.
Yep. If you're wondering how you connect with that, there's literally like visualizations and physical things that you can do. A lot of people have heard the term grounding. That's what activating the root chakra is. Grounding is the connection to the root chakra.
Right. Yeah. Because you're releasing.
Yeah. And what's really great is when you do ground your energy into the earth, there's actually an exchange that happens on a frequency level. The earth has the capability to drain from you, and you have the ability to pull up the nutrients that you need energetically from the earth.
Right.
So that exchange is massive. People are talking about, you're hearing maybe more kind of earthing, which is getting your bare feet on the ground, getting out in nature and experiencing nature. But there's a very simple technique that you can do. If you close your eyes, make sure this is best if you're, you know, alone or in a safe space where you feel like you can just kind of let go a little bit. But if a lot of people say sit with your feet flat on the floor, I say sit how you're comfortable. The most important thing, though, is you want to be able to feel your hips. You want to be able to feel your butt. You want to feel what you're sitting on. You want to be connected to your body in that. And then you can actually take some slow, deep breaths with your eyes closed and envision a taproot coming down from in between your sit bones into the earth and slowly reaching down lower and lower and lower through the earth as you have a root that is spreading out, growing more roots until you get to the center of the earth where you take the heat and the warmth and the light from the center of the earth and actually suck it up through your roots as if you're drinking a milkshake. And once you can practice that energy exchange, you'll be able to do it by just closing your eyes for half a second and taking one breath, and boom, you can ground instantly. You know what that does if you have anxiety? Is it forces you to be in the present moment. It forces you to be in your body, and it actually redirects your focus.
Yeah, I would say definitely breathing is definitely an important part when you're grounding, because you're sending it down, but you also want to make sure you're re-energizing yourself too, for sure.
Yeah.
To help with that anxiety, to help the clearing, to help whatever you needed to help, for sure.
And I mean, you don't always have to be outside. Like for me, I live in an apartment. I don't live on the ground floor. You can ground in the shower. You're standing in the shower by yourself. Just take a second and just try to feel the connection between you and the earth and try to visualize it. And the more you do that, the stronger
Absolutely.
it'll grow and the more it'll be able to assist you. And the more your root chakra will be able to live cleanly in its function.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Larissa and Cam, I know you had some amazing information to say. Who wants to go first? Go ahead, Cam.
Okay. Larissa just asked if we could hear you and see you. Yes, we can.
Did you? Okay, yeah.
I just wanted to check in with that. Can you hear and see us? Good.
She's a little frozen, I think.
Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. I just want to make sure you guys can hear me because I lost signal for a second.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can definitely hear you.
Thank
I
you.
love that.
Yay, okay. So I wanted
Service
to talk
is freaking
about
terrible.
like so when it comes to also I loved everything you just talked about, T. Like those grounding techniques are amazing. And I also like when it comes to grounding and rooting too, like you can also like incorporate like grounding in your heart center and the earth at the same time, and it like kind of like also I don't know, to me that's like a really cool thing. But when our root chakra gets balanced, so many things happen. So I wanted to talk about like the like physical and energetic, spiritual that like come with the root chakra, like a really health. Like I want to talk about, I guess, a healthy root chakra first. You know, when you have a healthy root chakra, like you have that healthy foundation. You don't get like easily upset by things because like your belief system is like kind of so strong that you're kind of like you don't really give a shit. Like you feel stable, secure, like very, very like I guess safe. So when you have an imbalanced one, you actually can develop like physical imbalance. Like you might have more stuff going on. Like for example, like somebody I know has ulcerative colitis. Like it's an autoimmune disease. I believe everything has an energetic tie as well as like physical and spiritual. And like I feel like sometimes things like that are horrible, and like they can get worse with stress and with feeling like you have control over your life, that you don't have a foundation. And from what I know, like what these people go through, I feel like that. Sorry if I'm like explaining this bad, I'm stoned. But
We all are, babe. It's fine.
That's the point.
chakra is connected to everything that gives you stability. Your spine, your skeletal structure, your everything that supports you. Like for example, your vascular system that innervates your entire physical body. So like that's like also it's funny the links, because when you know how they say beets are really good for your root chakra because they're red. I think you mentioned that, Cheech. So
Yeah.
that makes sense because beets are really good for blood.
I think you're echoing.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. Yeah, I did mention beets.
And so it's funny, I just like made a link there in my head. Beets are good for your blood. Your blood gives you nutrients, which feeds your physical body. Like everything is like so connected to like that root chakra there, I feel like. And
Yeah. I also feel like beets are because the color, and when you like actually strain it, that color is so rich. So I feel like it's a very good cleansing. Just
yes. And yeah,
I think
and
another
so
really important thing to talk about. Sorry, Cammie, did I cut you off?
no, it's okay.
I swear there's a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
Another really, like, we've talked about what happens when your root chakra is correct, and we've talked about what happens when it's blocked, but there's also when it's overreactive, and that's typically when your anxiety and stuff like that turns into paranoia. You have greed and control issues. This also could mean, like, if you are a hoarder or if you have severe OCD, This could be the fact that your root chakra is overreacting. It's way too stimulated. There's something going on there. So it's really important just to remember that there's not always like a blockage or it's absolutely correct. There's also that in between where it's kind of out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent point. I'm so glad you said that, Larissa.
Yeah, very true.
Oh yeah. All right, Cammy, what's up? What else you got, girl? I know you got more information.
I know. It like all a little bit, but so I like also working with the root chakra in healing. So when it comes to doing Reiki, when it comes to just doing like healing sessions in general, and when I like when I do massage a lot, I like to incorporate every single time I start a massage, I enter a room by clearing it and grounding it. Like that is like the first thing I do before my like client ever gets on a table. I like to go to my table and ground my table and literally just like energetically like touch the floor, touch the table, touch everything, just like as above, so below, and really, really just kind of instill that kind of connected energy and just like presence with the table, just complete awareness of my room and everything that's in it and how it's operating.
Yeah.
And once my person's on the table, I like to start at their feet, just like at the table and like near their feet, just kind of pulling their roots down and grounding them, getting them connected and feeling safe, because that's the most important thing in healing in general is trust, whether you're working with another person and you're trusting them, or when you're working with yourself and you're trusting your own ability to heal yourself and to connect with all that is. Because what you just mentioned, Larissa, is amazing. Paranoia, that comes from a lack of trust and a lack of rootedness and feeling like you're going to be betrayed by something, so it's like really important to just feel that sense of trust and security. And so when healing, it's really good to just focus on that and have some grounding crystals if you have them, or just that intention and that like visualization of connectedness with the earth and just feeling your physical body. There's so many good grounding techniques I've learned for massage too, because when I enter a room with people, I usually only have a few minutes to ground or maybe 30 seconds.
Wow.
A really good technique I learned is literally just like shaking everything off, like grounding, feeling everything, like literally brushing myself off, like stomping my feet, literally stomping, like feeling the bottoms of my feet hit the ground, like literally just like feeling my body, like shake my hands, rub my hands together so I feel all of the energy. Like I love doing.
Yeah, like you're dusting yourself.
Yeah, there's some like that's a good like grounding and clearing technique.
Mm-hmm.
You want to generate a bunch of energy, like to ground. Like let's say you're grounding because you need more energy from the earth. Because there's two different types. Like Madam T, you mentioned. If you're overactive, you gotta pull up. You gotta like ask the earth, like take that energy, like ground it down, and then when you need something, it's there for you to give you that nutrients.
I think it's important to mention that you shouldn't be afraid to ask for that. Like that's
Right.
That's a natural energy that you are symbiotic with at this point. Remember, we're all energy. We all live together, and that is, don't be afraid to tap into these energies that are around you. Don't be embarrassed. Don't be don't feel foolish, because once you start doing it, it's fucking real. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it, and you're gonna be like, "Oh goddamn, that's so yeah." It feels funny at first. It does, and when you start doing this stuff, you're like, "Oh my god, I feel like a fucking idiot. What am I doing?" But, it's okay. If you can feel like an idiot to feel that good, it's okay.
It's so.
I'm gonna burst. I'm gonna burst. Hang on. I've been waiting for like 3 minutes because this fits in perfectly. A lot of times men will just like, they'll hear this kind of stuff and they'll think maybe it's going to apply to that, or that's not what men do or whatever. But let me tell you this, okay? Bruce fucking Willis mirrored a grounding technique in the very first Die Hard movie, okay? So if John motherfucking McClane can do grounding techniques, then any other macho ass man can as well. So
That part.
don't think that this does not apply, or that it doesn't work for you or you don't need it or whatever, because it's for
just
everybody.
opening yourself up to it is what it is. That's the key.
Be a skilled practitioner. You don't have to be female. You don't have to be anything. Just be you, and that is enough. Like,
Yeah. None of this has a gender.
Specifically, yeah.
And it's all available
for
you.
all.
You just have to kind of give yourself up to it, if you will. We talk about the blockages of the chakras, but take down the blockage of your belief in it. Because that's how you're gonna feel these changes come about.
For sure.
And I may not know a lot about the chakras and then intuitiveness and all the details about the chakras, but I definitely know how to ground, and I know how to tap into each one of those chakras and meditate through each one of those chakras and feel that energy through each one of those chakras. So even though I don't know a lot about the chakras and all the details and all that good stuff, there's a feeling there that you don't have to have that in-depth knowledge for. That's what it's there for. It's to feel.
Right.
It already exists. You don't have to believe in it. The chakras are not a belief system. It's literally saying these are points of energy on your body. They exist whether or not you believe. So
you just have to believe you can tap into it.
Right.
Yeah.
And even those chakras, like,
fake it till you make it. Just try it. You don't have anything to lose except for what? The 5 minutes it took you to
those chakras, like,
what were you going to say, Till?
Chakras, like, when we say chakras, that's like, that word derives from Asia, like, and these energy centers, though, when we talk about them, you can find that they persist throughout many different cultures, like in multiple different ways, and kind of have their own, like their own versions in lots of different cultures. You'll see these same things popping up, these recurring themes surrounding the energy centers. Like Kabbalah, like I was saying earlier, is like, it's crazy, the similarities, which I didn't even really think about until we were doing this episode. But the tree of life versus like the chakra system, it's insane, the similarities.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's all things that you can do to engage the root chakra. Tilly had some really beautiful stones to show, and Cammie's slice as well. So you can connect through crystals. You can do the physical grounding techniques. Another way to connect is through the use of oils, which is my personal favorite way to connect with water and oil. But you can get all different kinds of root chakra oils. I'm sure you can, go online, look at some reviews. But the one that I have that I utilize is called Red Amber. And these oils, the oils that I'll be showing during this, during the chakra segment, are actually all from Egypt. But this stone is a red jasper, just like the one that Tilly was showing. And so the way it works is you can actually apply it anywhere on your body, or you can apply it in the root chakra area.
Mm-hmm.
And with any oil, it's usually best practice to kind of like warm it a little in your hands and kind of smell it, breathe the oil, then apply it, and then kind of like smell it again and thank it, if you will. But usually oils associated with the root chakra, or with any chakra, they have usually a coloring, and all of the properties from the plants that are used in it are identifiable with the root chakra. I'm trying to think. We've got physical exercises, metaphysical exercises, crystals, oils. What else, guys? How else can we connect to our root chakra?
I mean, honestly, I think we went through the most important part, which is grounding. I mean, grounding alone, that takes a lot of practice, and it seems like it's the easiest thing in the world, but it really isn't. It takes a lot of time and a lot of practice, and you might actually find that when you're grounding, you actually lose a little bit of energy because you're connecting with yourself in a way that you probably never have before, especially when you first start. And that can sometimes be really draining. So just know that it does take time and it does take practice. And if you don't feel like you get it right away, just keep doing it. That's honestly the biggest part of witchcraft is like, you know, we've talked about this all before because I watch the lives, even if I can't be on them, I try to watch them. And it's all about practice and learning and being consistent. You know, that's very important. So if you don't know how to ground, that's where I would start grounding. That is the base of everything. All your spell work, everything, you need to be grounded. You need to be in the right headspace. So also this is working a lot better. I think I was overheating my phone. So I took off my case and it's like beautiful now. It's working great.
Is. It's absolutely gorgeous.
I was overheating my phone. So
I was gonna say, it sounds great.
So guys, I think that's really where everybody should start. If you're trying to do chakra work, do anything like that, learn how to ground. It's so important. It's the base of everything.
You are so right. That's another thing that I'm so glad that you touched on because, you know, we talked about kind of in the very, very early stages of our witchy weekends in episode 1, 2-ish or whatever, going over very witchy basic stuff. And honestly, we really haven't touched on that, I don't think, since. And I'm so glad you did say that because absolutely that is the foundation. That is absolutely the foundation because if you don't, I don't have to repeat anything because she said it perfectly.
Right.
Start. That is absolutely right.
I think it would be awesome to do an episode just on grounding and meditation because those two things, they take so much time and there's so many different ways you can meditate and it's hard. If you've never meditated, it is hard to stay focused. Yes. So it's a lot of mental work.
I have an absolutely amazing meditation, like a guided meditation through the chakras that I know about on YouTube. And I will drop the link in the chat right now because it was the first meditation I ever did. And it guides you right through all of the chakras and allows them to kind of all open and connect. And it's amazing.
You know, I'll also drop a link. Eagle sent me this little video about grounding or earthing. And it was kind of just a lot of what we're talking about is just it gives you an examples and opening. I'm just going to read a little bit about opening the root chakra because Purple wanted some ideas. For example, connecting with nature, gardening, cooking healthy, and hiking. You know, those are prime examples. Take off your shoes or, you know, they're actually saying the soles of the shoe is blocking that connection of grounding and everything. And that's why, you know, everybody's maybe out of whack.
Stick your feet in the dirt, walk around barefoot.
Yes.
I live out in the country. This is why I have such bad signal. For anybody who doesn't know, I haven't been on. I'm actually out by a windmill right now trying to get service. And we don't have Wi-Fi, but I live barefooted. My feet are kind of rough because I'm outside 24/7 barefooted, but I'm telling you what, it helps so much. So much.
I cannot wait to get where I'm going so that I can live the same.
I know it's such an experience when you're able to just take off your shoes and just breathe in that fresh air and just release that and just get your feet in the dirt and just oh man.
It's an amazing feeling.
Even if you live by an ocean, going and sticking your feet in the sand, going and sticking your feet in the water. I mean, you know, even like T mentioned, the whole shower, if you live in an apartment or something like that, a great grounding and cleansing exercise is when you're in the shower, imagine that water being a light and just washing your body away, cleansing your body. That's a great way to ground. It's a great way to cleanse. If you're in a bad mood or having a bad day, it's a great way to just push it out. So, but it all starts with meditating and grounding. So
yes,
it's definitely something to work on.
I actually do the shower thing because I mean, I don't necessarily, you know, need to I don't have a lot of troubles to wash away, if you will. I just like to envision the washing of just all of the energetic shit that has been around you. Not necessarily something that you're necessarily going through right now and you got to wash that away, but you got all kinds of shit that you don't even really know about. But if you kind of give your focus to okay, whatever is fucking going on, let's just
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be anything specific, just a general wash me type of thing, and
Right.
I do that,
Yeah.
Cleanse me for the day.
but it's not a body wash. It's a more intuitive.
Mhm.
For sure.
Inner
And if
walk.
you're an
Yeah.
empathetic person, and if you honestly think about like if you work and stuff like that, think about typically, I mean, the average person is going to tell you when something bad happens in their day. So that energy is, it's on you whether you think about it or not. If I worked with Madam T and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I had the worst day. My child's father was terrible to me." That energy is now pushed on her, whether I
Right.
meant to put it on her or not. So it's a good way to just push everybody else's junk off of you as well.
Right. For sure.
There was really an excellent question a little bit ago in chat. GR420 community video said, any suggested mantras for root chakra work? And everybody may have their own opinion on mantras. I will use mantras from other people, but only if they truly resonate with me. And if the mantra doesn't resonate with me, I make one that does. So since the root chakra, like the energy of the root chakra supports our safety and our feeling safe. And it also reminds us to enjoy our physical bodies as well. So I would suggest making a statement, making your own mantra, about what makes you feel safe in the physical world, what helps you enjoy your body. I would make a statement based off of that, or things that I wanted to happen based off of that in my own personal experience, rather than just using Joe Schmo's mantra from Google.
And I mean, you can even keep it as simple as you just said. I am grounded. I am cleansed. I am safe. Like, you can keep it super simple. It's just, it's all about the attention you put into it. The intention is everything. If I say I am safe, but I don't actually think I'm safe or I don't feel safe, then that's not going to do anything. You need to make sure that you feel it everywhere. Your physical body, your mental body, your spiritual body. You need to make that has everything to do with it. Your intention is everything. Law of attraction is everything. And we did talk about this a little bit in our pre-thing, but it's very important.
No,
Yeah.
it's awesome. It's awesome that you even brought that up. It's awesome.
Yeah, this is one of those things that it works even if you don't think it works. So if you're sitting here, so when I'm having a panic attack, the last thing I feel is fucking safe. And I've tried to do this before with affirmations. Affirmations don't really work for me, but mantras do. There is a difference there. But I have to.
I don't want to interrupt you, sweetheart, but can you give us an example of, just so that everybody knows the difference between a mantra and what Larissa did as an affirmation, just so people can know the difference? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Well, for me, a mantra is a phrase that I repeat to actually kind of live by, whereas like an affirmation is me making a statement about something I want to feel.
That is true. I do like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. See, that's a good example.
Yeah.
For sure. I
No,
got
that's
that.
exactly what I just
No,
wanted
that's
to
so
make sure
good.
that there was a distinction for everybody in chat.
Yeah, my brain will.
She's built different.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit, now I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm so sorry, honey.
She used all her brain power with that fucking mic drop statement right there.
I did.
Right.
So did. I totally fucked it all up. I'm so sorry, sweetheart.
That's all right. But no, like grounding really is for everyone, and it really is the basis of the rest of practice. It was me not believing it. That's what it was. So if I'm having a panic attack, me saying I feel safe. Well, my logical brain is going, bitch, that's a lie. That's why we're having a panic attack. Okay, But if I use the mantra and I use it, so I use the statement in my mind, and I've got my eyes closed and I'm taking deep breaths and I'm trying to feel my body. This is the best way that I've found to ground, is to actually, when I'm having a panic attack or something like that, be like, what does my right knee feel like? What does the skin on my left elbow feel like? What's my third right toe doing right now? And trying to physically draw my attention to points in my body And then when I can do that, when I feel that my insides are connected to my physical body, then I can ground to the earth. But for me, it's really about bringing it back like into the moment with those very, very tiny means of grounding. Like this, it's kind of like pulling your threads back in a little bit. Because if you haven't had a panic attack, it tends to kind of feel like generally like an out of body experience, and there's like a lot of numbness or buzzing. And those tiny statements, like what does my ring feel like on my left index finger? It pulls a thread and it pulls it right down to there, you know. And if I do that with little places on my body, that's how I'm able to pull all of my threads in. And once my threads are in, then I can shoot my roots down and ground. And you have to practice it. You really, really have to practice it. But now it gets to the point where I can just take one breath and I'm there. I can pull myself back in. I don't have to go through all 17 steps or all of that anymore. It's literally one breath. I can just cut it off like energetically.
Yeah.
A lot of people I know like start with like, what are 5 things I can see, 4 things I can feel, like 3 things I can hear, you know, just kind of like engaging your senses a little bit to take back control of your body, if you will. And I think also part of this is understanding, like, even if you do all of this, even if you do the meditation and you feel like, even if every other chakra might feel like open, sometimes it's not going to open. Sometimes, like, I think most people have points in their life where they may not be able to get it to open no matter what you're doing, and that's okay. But just going there with your energy and attention is already so much. And when you do that, it does allow you to feel it and kind of be aware. And it's a starting point for sure. In Kabbalah, the lower, they're called sephirot, the 10 energy points that are found within the body or related to different aspects of human living or the earth that we have. They're also related to the steps of creation, and the base one that's associated with the root chakra is associated in Kabbalah with like God's final creation, basically, like the final product of all of his creation. Like the creation is done and people and humanity, civilization, earth as we know it, basically. And that involves humility and humanity and being able to understand like things might not be stable all the time, or, you know, I might not have a perfectly divine path. Things might fall into place sometimes, and it's okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that level in Kabbalah, if I can show you guys a picture, basically, there are 7 levels, just like the chakras, but the base one is called Malkut. I don't know if you can see at all, but this is what a Kabbalah tree of life looks like. And as you can see, there are 7 layers going up. And the left and right are just pretty similar to chakras as well, but divided almost into masculine and feminine aspects of the same attribute. So different sides to the same coin, basically. But Malkut, the humility one, this is like the final product of God's creation, basically, in Kabbalah. It is, Malkut means kingship. So it's exaltedness and humility. Exaltedness being, you know, divine in the way that you were created by God, you know. You are, you know, a choice by him. All other sephirot flow into Malkut, just like all chakras basically flow down to the base chakra. You know, you can bring that energy down through your crown, through all the other chakras, and make it reach your base chakra. All the other sephirot flow into it, like the moon, which has no light of its own. So in Kabbalah, we believe people are like the moon and God is like the sun. God shines his light. People have no light to give on their own. And our light basically comes from, you know, a higher power. And when we say God, Kabbalah interpretations of the Torah are like very metaphorical, as opposed to like traditional Jewish beliefs. We take everything very metaphorically. So The moon, which has no light of its own, it only reflects the light of the sun, just like people do bringing the light of God. That's what this kind of chakra is about. You kind of bring that energy down, you know. It has no light of its own. You reflect the light of the sun, basically. And yeah, I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. I'm trying to explain it, but it's the final revelation of the divine, the receiver and the giver. So I don't know if that made any sense at all. Kabbalah is kind of fucked. It's like so hard to explain, but yeah.
No, I feel like you made some sense there.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I love how everything ties in together with that, though. Like, I appreciate you explaining and showing us the different sides, how it does the feminine and the masculine. And
that's the only reason there are 10 as opposed to 7 is because 2 of the layers there have a left and a right side, basically.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's kind of just interesting to me, like that. It's kind of like, you know, it's to me, I can see the connection with the base chakra very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That is so beautiful.
Sorry if I just went on a little.
No, I loved it. I
feel like I never make sense when I talk about Kabbalah. It's so hard to like explain.
I love your pronouncing. I can't fucking pronounce today. I go back to bed. Jesus.
No, you're the one that always says it. You are our resident Jew, and I absolutely love. I love the different stance of things that you can bring our way with that. Like, you know, our beautiful Lily Luna is our only Wiccan. You know, like we have we have the different things of ourselves that we bring out that nobody else has, and that's what you have, babe, that we don't have, and you have that knowledge, and we want it.
Yeah, just like fun facts. Also, Alicia, Sephirot means enumeration or like counting, basically. Like it's just so it's just like the 10 attributes of humanity or God's creation, and all of that process, you know, they kind of represent those different levels in the process.
Yeah, like the way you were explaining it, it was like it just all tied in. It was like, and then the feminine and the feminine and the masculine. Sorry.
Yeah, and the root has no feminine and masculine side. It's just kind of like humanity.
Yeah, it's just like it's everything. Yeah. So it kind of it's a cool way to like be able to see different ways to look at the whole rooting way.
Because when chakras, like in chakras, we're talking about like, you know, I think a lot of it is like feeling what it is to be human and just like being, you know, human, and you know, so I saw that connection.
For sure. Like it, you know, with the rooting, it kind of ties in with the whole green witchery. You know, like definitely would love to live in the fucking mountains because I'm more able to connect with that because I'm able to put my feet in the ground and breathe in that fresh air to release that tension.
So good.
It is. Oh my gosh. You know, Amber, when I go where you're moving to, it's like my whole persona just changes. Like the air, because there's so many more trees, the air is just crisper, and it's like you can really take in that deep breath and just release it, and then once you're able to take your shoes off and just release it, you
just be human.
It's like
exactly. Yes.
Like it's almost like it takes you back to even before now. It's like before they had roads and when they went by horses to travel, and you know, it's
like
at least for me, it kind of takes me back, you know, like it's just, oh man, that release.
I am very excited too. And that's not to say like, for those of you that, you know, that's not to say that a little patch of grass isn't going to do it for you for grounding and earthing and stuff like that. Like you don't have to be in the wilderness or in this huge mountain.
Exactly. Like,
I don't want to portray that that's the case, but sometimes you just feel that energy a little bit more abundantly in certain places that you're not on a normal basis, because you're so used to the energetic field around you. Like here, I'm in the city, and I feel, there's a lot of hustle bustle bullshit around me that I need to get away from. And yes, I have a little patch of grass over here, but it's not going to feel the same as the patch of grass over there.
Right.
I don't have all that hustle bustle, but that's also another point to, on the practicing. If that's all you have, then that's just the practice of the meditation, of the grounding, of the focusing on yourself, that you may just need to practice a little bit more.
I wish Larissa was here, because she had a good example. Like, she loves putting her feet in the morning with that dew, with, she doesn't wear shoes, and the dew just kind of like getting your foot connected to the ground and cleansing and rooting at the same time, I feel like.
Yeah.
So that's awesome too. So like Amber said, you don't need hundreds of millions of trees and mountains and beautiful landscape, because that would always be nice. But if you have a patch of grass.
Yeah. And different things work for different people. Like maybe like music might help someone, or like eating food might help someone, or like aromatherapy might really get someone in the zone, or different strokes for different folks, I guess. Maybe taking a bath.
Harry Potter reference.
Right. Even trimming weeds sometimes for me, when I go and help and trim in the freshness. You walk out of the room and you come back, and just like that, the freshness, the flower, the potent, and you just like, you breathe that in, and it's just like, wow. So yeah, you can even do it with cannabis.
When I make coffee.
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm always just like in the zone.
Right.
Oh yeah, Till and her coffee.
Oh, I love the videos.
Absolutely, gotta love
the videos.
Barista.
I know. I love it.
Totally.
I can't wait for you to make a cup of coffee for me.
I know. Die and like reincarnate, like right then and there, into back, like just I'll just die and come back to it.
It's my dream.
Right.
To kill me. I love it.
How I show love.
Right.
I can't wait.
That's some
I want to shout out to everybody in chat real quick, because I haven't seen chat for a minute here. So I see you, GR420, Stony Creek, Purple Thumb, you are still in here. Thank you, sweetheart. Much love to you. Chad, lurking in the background, I believe, and Mark as well. Ewok 2.0. I love your name.
I know. Twisted Roots.
Music in the house. All you lurkers, I would love it if you said hello. And let's fucking cheers for a minute here. Cam, are you ready for another one, baby? Because I saw you kind of squinting a little bit over there.
Cammy's always the one that passes out on video with us, if you guys were wondering.
Oh, it is adorable, though.
We love Cammy for it. It's
so
she's
cute.
she's our girl for that, for sure. But we love it.
So
you dabbers, get ready. It's 4 minutes to 4:20.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Here we go, guys.
Maybe 4:20 somewhere.
It's dad.
Just real quick.
I love how we always have, sorry.
No,
How we always have 2 420s like in every video because of you, Amber. It's amazing. I love it. So.
I know, I love it.
And we would have 3 actually if we stayed another hour.
I know. Well, see,
Yeah.
that's where the after party comes into play. We start hitting 420s like a motherfucker in the after party. You just wait, baby. 7 10s and 420s all goddamn night.
Love it.
I mean, I can talk about this in the after party, but I kind of did look up panic attacks and headaches and chronic anxiety, like for some herbs. The herb they say is skullcap. I hope I said that right. Remedy, like I would have to actually go to the page, but the remedy real quick is make an infusion and drink up to 3 cups a day. And then for chronic anxiety and hyperactivity, herb valeriana. Remedy, take 10 drops of tincture.
Valerian? Is it
Valerian.
valerian root?
Yeah, valerian.
Also
Yeah.
good for insomnia.
Yeah, it says take 10 drops of tincture in water every hour for up to 2 weeks at a time. It has other things, short-term stress. I was just like, see if I got it.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
But yeah.
Lavender is good for anxiety and sleep, and so is chamomile, and also the stone smoky quartz.
Yes. And also lemongrass.
Yeah.
Unlike other citrusy scents, it's actually super, super like calming, good for dream pillows and also anxiety and divination teas.
I love lemongrass. There's just something about it. I don't know what.
My favorite. I was talking about that earlier. It's like my favorite. And it grows like a wildfire. Like if you plant lemongrass and you literally do nothing to it, you're gonna have this giant lemongrass bush that's as tall as you. Like,
Yeah.
It is definitely a good one to have for sure.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. I just want to move so I can have a
wait,
garden.
did I just smoke my bowl without all of you guys?
I just hit my bowl. I have to repack it. So
Dude, I think we all hit it at a very different time. Let's do it again.
We got 1 minute anyways, guys. So load them up.
Oh my gosh.
Another bowl.
Here, actually, I'll hit my pen real fast.
I was like,
this was a good episode, guys.
Yeah, somebody just said dragon's blood, and I want to say that dragon's blood is the best and amazing. And I have this bomb ass dragon's blood from
420.
Happy 420.
420. Shit, now I'm not ready. God damn it.
Wait.
How do you think I grabbed my pen? I was like, I'm not fucking ready. And this was like a catch hit.
Right.
Like, it could be
Dragon's blood is one of my favorite incenses, to be honest with you. And there is a brand that, like, you know how you just have that one that one. It's a certain brand. It's a certain and I love it. Oh, hang on. That was weird. We got 2 tills. She's coming in. She froze, I guess. She's coming in now. I had no idea you froze. I'm like, what?
What's up, Aldrich?
Whew. Hello. That hit like tickled my nose. I felt the cough, and then all of a sudden I sneezed. I was like, what's going on here?
Hello, Aldridge.
No, really.
Almost 422. Yes, I think this was a great episode, you guys. I am so excited for a continued chakra series. So for sure, next week we're doing the sacral. Is it sacral or sacral?
I've heard it both. I pronounce it sacral.
Yeah, I pronounce it sacral.
What'd you say, Kim?
Potato.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomato.
So that is orange. So we're gonna, try to be on our orange game next week. We'll try. I ain't got much orange.
I don't have red, so definitely probably don't have.
I've been fighting puns this whole time. You guys have to stop saying the word orange.
You've been fighting
Orange
what?
is fun.
Puns, making terrible puns.
Oh,
Orange is the sex one and the creativity one. It's fun.
yeah. Orange is a lot of fun.
Get sacral with us.
Oh yes, come and get sacral with us next week for sure. I love that. Oh yeah. So
gets weird.
On that note, we are about at our hour, and everybody who is in here, who has just come in here, I appreciate the fuck out of you. Who has stayed in here, I appreciate the fuck out of you. We all do. 19 of you motherfuckers in here right now, hit that thumbs up, ring my bell, because I want you back for the after party, baby, because it is open panel time.
Yeah.
It's time to chill. We don't have to talk about chakras. We can talk about whatever the fuck we want. Whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
So, to end us out, let us do our beautiful chant to Big Booty Witches. We haven't said that in a while, but motherfuckers to big booty witches.
Big booty
Right here.
witches.
Are we gonna do our?
Yes, we are. Absolutely.
All right.
Ready,
Anybody
everybody?
in chat, remember?
Where's
Wait.
my other? I lost my lighter.
Guys, we gotta wait.
Oh yeah, we gotta wait anyway. So yeah, does anybody remember what our little chant is in chat?
Yeah.
Oh, in chat?
Yeah, yeah.
Probably
See
not.
if-
I mean, I remember.
I mean, I know we're gonna do it, but I'm gonna see if anybody in chat remembers.
There's the question of the day, you guys.
Hell yeah.
American one. What's up there?
One.
Almost 20 hours. Well, thank goodness it is back just in time for the after party.
Yeah. Hopefully you can make it live or open panel, live panel.
Sky above. Ooh, Annie's got it. Sky
Ooh.
above.
Yes, Annie.
Yes, Annie.
Earth below. You got it, girl. Fuck yes. Let's see if she's got it. Let's see if she's got the rest, because we're gonna do it right after.
Annie.
One more.
I know you know it. I know you know it, girl. That's the most important part.
We're all like,
I know.
So
We're
intense.
leaning into our screens like.
I know I'm like getting more dramatic with it. Like, hello.
Dun, dun.
come on, Annie.
I can't take the
Like,
anticipation.
oh shit. Out you blow. Okay, that was the end. But
No, wait, no,
there's the
she
middle
missed
part.
one. She
Smoke
missed
within.
one.
Smoke
Smoke
within.
within.
here we go, guys. Ready? Sky above.
Sky
Sky
above,
Earth below.
Earth below.
Smoke within.
Smoke within.
within.
Now out you blow.
Out you fucking blow!
And out she blow.
Out you blow, you guys. All right. No, don't be sorry, Annie. Don't you dare be sorry.
Woo.
Everybody, again, I hope to see you on the after party. We are going to start that up in about, I don't know, like a minute or two. And we're going to chill over there for a little while. Eh?
Open panel. Y'all come up.
Much love, everybody. Thank you. We'll see you next week for Sacral. We're getting sacral with it.
We're getting jiggy with it.
Fun.
Hey.
All right, peace out.
Bye, everybody. See you soon.
Much love. Try not to die.